case you don't know me, I'm Karen Broadhead, and I am the director of Mothers Who Know. Mothers Who Know went live in October of 2014 online, but it was a thing before we went online. You're here for this resource of Warrior Mothers Who Know, this meeting, 11 a.m. We have a 9 a.m. meeting every Tuesday. That's our Mom Power Live meeting. And we also have smaller groups of women that are meeting in team Mom Power groups, because team has an acronym of together everyone achieves more. And we just really like to lean into supporting each other maybe on a more personal level. So if that's something you're interested in, you can go to our website, motherswhoknow.org. It's so important for you to know, in case maybe you're just here because you have a son or a daughter in one of the programs at Life Changing Services, that we are a program of Life Changing Services, a support arm for parents. So important for you to know what other resources are here at Life Changing Services. So you might be familiar with Sons of Helaman, Daughters of Light, but you might not know that there's also a Warrior Women of Light. Any neat programs. We have addiction recovery for men, just like we do for young men. We have our worth group for women who are in betrayal trauma, and then our Mothers Who Know. This is just the top shelf of stuff. There's a lot more going on here. Classes and trainings that you can also take. Yeah, just neat to notice as you participate with us weekly that little by little, the things that you hear, the things that you're learning and applying in your lives are really changing the way that you can show up in the circumstances of your life, not necessarily because they changed, but because you're changing. So if you have a son in the Sons of Helaman program, oh, this meeting is so cool. Or if you just have sons, but you have daughters as well, but this is graduates. Generals are graduates of the Sons of Helaman program, and they come to this parents meeting facilitated by a clinician here at Life Changing Services who runs Sons of Helaman groups. But these boys come from all different groups that are run here at Life Changing Services. And there's so much stuff for you to know about Life Changing Services and Mothers Who Know and our resources. If you go to motherswhoknow.org, under the events tab, you'll be able to scroll to the bottom and find all that information. Eternal Warriors 3.0 is a really neat class facilitated and taught by Maurice Harker, the director of Life Changing Services. It's every Monday night at 7 p.m. And you know Maurice, if you've been here, he's a very dynamic teacher, and it's just a great class. It's only $25 a week, and that's for anybody in your family. Just one payment of that. And then Knights of Honor is an adventure gaming reward system for Sons of Helaman and Men of Moroni groups. So if you have a young single adult or a young man or a husband even participating here, they could come. But if you just have a boy or a young single adult that's not in our recovery programs, they're welcome to come, because it's not about their self-mastery. It's more about the reward that they get for doing their manpower throughout the week. We used to have pizza every week in our in-person groups, and now we have way more online groups than in-person groups, and this is the new reward system for that. So they bring their manpower score and other things that they're reporting on in Sons of Helaman or Men of Moroni, and that directly correlates into the rewards and the strength and the advantages they get in this game. And then Casey Broadhead, who's also my son, is a master storyteller, very creative guy who just talks in voices and does all this adventure stuff, and it's his passion. He loves it. And so there's a lot of boys finding a lot of motivation and more success with their manpower getting involved in this. And then Camp Oneida, whoa, if you're planning your summer, you're going to want to plan this in there. It's so cool. This is a really neat thing with Brighton Peterson, a graduate from Sons of Helaman, who's now married and a clinician, or becoming a clinician here at Life Changing Services, and he currently runs Sons of Healing groups. He has been a director of camps for years, and it's what he did all growing up. And he's actually ran a BSA, Boy Scouts of America camp, for a while as the director. And he's just going to take all that skill and passion and do a hands-on camp for boys. I think it's 13 to 18 or 19 years old. Is it on there? Anyway, but when you go to look at the information on this, they're taking registrations right now, and they have a limit of how many people can come. So please follow us on your social media choices. This is the coolest slide. I just saw it last meeting. Isn't it so cute? Look what she did. It's just cute, these little ladies. So thanks for being here, everybody.